Hi, Seiji.
Hi.
It's been a while. You haven't done a commercial in a while with me, huh?
Yes.
Why? You're lazy?
No.
It's time for you to earn your keep.
I'm sorry, not here.
Well, you better hear this. We're here to talk about Nature Box.
There's a box?
Yeah, you know what that is?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Tell me then.
No, sir.
Busted. I knew it. Nature Box sells snacks. Healthy snacks.
Something next?
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite snack?
No, slurry?
Ravioli?
Yeah.
I don't think they make ravioli. You know what they do make, though?
What?
Vanilla bean wafers.
I don't like gross.
That's not gross. Cashew crumble? How's that sound? Sound good?
No, that's a bad one.
That's a bad one, too?
Yeah.
Did you know that Nature Box even has popcorn? Do you like popcorn?
I love popcorn.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Are
Enough.
you sure you're not Q's niece? I fed Mr. Whiskers some popcorn. Nature Box makes over 100 ridiculously delicious snacks. They source from all over the world.
What?
Mm-hmm. They're adding new snacks. They might have ravioli someday. You don't know. If they have a ravioli snack, will you eat it?
Yeah.
All right, get on it, Nature Box. They believe you shouldn't eat something you don't like. So if you try a snack you don't like, they'll replace it in your next box for free. If you get a batch of bad ravioli, the chef isn't going to send you new stuff, right? That's why Nature Box is so much better.
I know say, but none of me.
And lemonade?
I don't know it.
All right, ravioli and lemonade, Nature Box.
Yes.
Okay. Go to naturebox.com/TESD. You're going to get 50% off your first box of delicious and unique snacks without any of the junk. Sweet, right?
Good.
All right. And what else? We have to thank some people, right?
Yeah. I have more time. It's cool work.
Good work? Oh, thank you. We got to thank Minnie Mouse for the frozen blanket.
Yep.
And we got to thank Amy for that box of toys. We got to thank all the aunts who sent you birthday cards.
That's the cuts?
Mm-hmm. Remember all the birthday cards and you got a gift certificate to Toys R Us? You don't do any of the work and you get all the benefits. I don't like it. I'm putting you to work. You're quitting school.
Sorry, not here.
Bye, creep.
Call me.
Bye, creep.
No, see that again.
FanDuel is the best way to experience sports.
I agree. God. You know
It takes so long to do it too, so I'm thinking like, oh, he's not going to butt in this time.
I'm not going to butt in this time. That's not the proper way. I don't even call it butting in.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyway, FanDuel is the best way to experience sports.
I agree.
Period. Think about it.
I don't have to think about it.
You, your friends, the game, the adrenaline. Not only do you get to watch your favorite team,
Who's my favorite team?
the Devils, but you get to create your own. I promise Big Ball has never been this much fun.
I'm going to hold you to that promise.
Play against your buddies or test your skill against other players. You decide how often you want to play. Every day or just once.
Every day for me.
FanDuel has contests for everyone, from the casual fan to the expert.
I'm an expert category.
Yeah. And oh yeah, you can win money while you're at it.
Who doesn't like money?
I don't know. You have to experience the fun and excitement to really get it.
It is an experience. What's the matter?
Oh my god, let's start again. I'm going back to the beginning then.
Take two. Well, 200.
Play against your buddies or test your skill against other players. You decide how often you want to play.
Every day.
Every day or just once.
I said every day before you said every day. All right, skip it. Go. Continue.
Oh my god. Try FanDuel today. This is FanDuel, the best way to experience sports.
Now give him the code.
Enter a FanDuel league now, and if you don't win any prizes in your first contest, they'll refund your entry fee up to $10 back to your FanDuel account so you can play more. Just deposit, play, and if you don't win, they'll refund your first entry fee up to $10. Just go to FanDuel.com and use the code TESD. That's FanDuel.com, promo code TESD.
And if you go to FanDuel.com/TSD this Sunday, enter the Tell 'em Steve Dave League. I'm going to be rewarding the first place finisher and the last place finisher this week. So there's 2 chances to win. And what are you going to win? A whoa. It's okay patch. The most coveted patch, maybe, on the face of the planet. No, this is Edgar Rice Burroughs, bitch.
Really? I may as well have a fucking vagina. I immediately tried to suck somebody's dick for protection. When I was
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Tell 'em Steve Dave. Boys, you're going to have to excuse me if I look a little hollow-eyed. I haven't fully reintegrated into society yet.
What do you mean?
After a big bust last week.
Oh, yeah.
Placed formally under arrest.
You were in the clink.
I was in the lockup. I was in the Stony Lonesome Hall.
How come DMC? No, wait a minute. DMC, that place that always gives hot breaking news on celebs when they get arrested.
Oh, TMZ?
TMZ.
Yeah, not DMC the rapper.
How come they didn't give you any
No ink?
No ink?
No virtual ink?
No, not even a mention that you were arrested.
I mean, even the fucking schmuckiest of schmucks get mentioned in TMZ. I mean, idiots. I was arrested for the first time at this late stage of my life, Q.
I'm just shocked it's your first time being arrested.
I know, right? There's so many more severe things I could have done. Pulled over. I didn't know what for. It turns out tinted license plate. That's what I was pulled over for.
Yeah, I always wondered about that thing when I was behind you. Like, that's pretty flagrant, man.
But
why do you tint a license plate? What would be the coolness of tinting a license? I see why you do it to windows, but a license plate?
Well, I wanted to be extra cool. No, actually, I just bought it because it protects the license plate. I thought it made it look a little
protected
nicer.
From what?
Yeah,
from
the elements
sun?
and shit get it all dirty and stuff. Like, I thought I was actually doing something that the cops would appreciate. Like, I thought it made it easier to see.
Why do they sell it if it's illegal?
That's what I said.
Not to the cop, but
I did say that to the cop. I said, just out of curiosity, I was like, how can they sell this? Like, as I'm being put in the bracelets, how can they sell this if it's not legal? And he goes, well, you can sell anything. And I was like, I understand that. Like, you can sell drugs, but you'll be arrested for it. These guys are doing it legally. I don't understand where
could use it in a non-illegal setting. You could use it on like a historical car that you keep in your garage
and never drive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it can't be on the road. And yeah, honestly, once he was like, and I asked him when we were like looking at the license plate, it's true. Even in the middle of the day, it's kind of hard to see.
Oh, I thought you got it specifically to baffle those cameras and shit like that.
Oh, no. Why? So I'm like, fuck you, $1.50.
No, you don't have those red light cameras here where you drive through and it takes a picture of your license plate. I get them like every fucking 2 weeks.
That's a good idea.
That's what I thought. That it was
you
for.
would say that, Narc.
What? No, that's a great idea. Like if you want to let's say you want to blow through the toll.
Yeah.
You go through with your tinted license plate. They can't get you.
Read it. That's what I thought you were doing.
That's what he said. Yeah, it was tolls, and he also said a lot of motorcycles will put like a little bit of tape on the bottom of their plate, so you don't know if it's an R or a B or that kind of thing. Like I don't.
People are always on the make, man. They're always looking for new ways to beat the man.
Tape idea just fucking did it for me right there.
They want to beat the man, but that kind of shit never occurs to me. Like, I've been pulled over
trying
more.
to protect my license plate.
I've been pulled over more in the past fucking 4 months than I've been in the past fucking 10 years.
Like, have you ever thought about preserving anything else you own from the elements?
Of course. My motorcycle. I put a cover on my motorcycle. What do you want from me? I thought it classed it up a bit.
So why? I mean, that's certainly not an offense that would get you arrested. You had to do something else.
It was something else. It was an unpaid ticket for something else that I forgot about.
How do you forget about a ticket? Like, do you have to get that many tickets that you just forget to pay them?
No, I put it in a drawer and then forgot about it. Like I was going to send
legitimately?
it. Actually, no, I really did.
Are we making like fuck the man?
I mean, I was going to say it. I guess I'd say it now.
Put on your NWA album.
Yeah. No, I honestly just forgot about it. Like I put it in the drawer and I meant to pay it and just forgot. And the warrant went out the day before. So I got stopped on the 13th, I guess it was. And the warrant went out the 12th. So if it was, I mean, eventually it would have happened, I guess, anyway. Mostly the cop was annoyed because I was hectoring him about when he was going to stick his baton up my ass. I was like, I know you're going to do it. Why don't you just do it now while we're in private? I mean, no witnesses. We got back to I mean, I can't even pretend that they were anything but the most cordial guys on earth.
Yeah, you were telling me the story, and you were like, they were super nice. Like, everybody was super nice.
It was unbelievable.
My privilege, brother.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean, I got pulled over in a
TV
black neighborhood.
privilege.
Well, the guy didn't know I was on TV at first. It wasn't until we got back to the station that the other guy recognized me.
It's kind of like, because so the guy who really wanted all those pictures didn't even realize you were on TV then?
No, the guy who we got the pictures with did realize it.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't the
arresting officer.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
So we got back to the station and they take the handcuffs off right away. We're just hanging out and talking, and he takes your mugshot and stuff. And to me, it was just like
your mugshots.
What's that?
Could you look this up online?
I don't know if you can look it up online yet, but they said they're going to print one out for me.
Yeah, so they're that accommodating. All right,
they're pretty nice guys. And also the big guy that we took the picture with, he's going to do a K9 unit presentation at Sage's school.
So you made friends while you were there?
Pretty much, yeah. Right. Great guy. And
Did
what
you
else?
Pay the ticket?
I paid. Well, yeah. Well, thankfully, I had my my bail bondsman on call, Walt Flanagan, and I gotta say that while I'm thinking about it, Walt, I got your money for you.
Oh, thank you.
He's flush.
Yeah, I know. Look at me. I was watching Walt through the double mirror, like the.
Oh, you were watching me, and I
could see you.
Oh, yeah.
You looked 10 times more nervous than I felt when I got carjacked. Just sitting there. And then he wanted to give me a ride back to my car. The cop's like, I'll give you. He goes, I'll give you a ride back to your car. And I said, well, Walt's here, and thinking. Walt's my friend. He'll give me a ride to the car. And he has this big fucking shopping bag. He goes, that's the one he's carrying, this fucking fabric bag. He goes, I got errands to run. And takes off down the fucking street. He didn't want to be associated with me.
How much more is he got to do? He can't bail you out. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh, God.
I didn't bring my car down, Q. I walked down. It was such a nice day. I was like, I'll just walk down to the police station and bail him out. And then I was
going to walk back with him.
But I don't want to get set up. That's a
sting?
Yeah.
Oh boy. It was the slightest puff of adrenaline to my otherwise fucking bleak and dreary life. Yes.
The wrong places.
I know. I mean, it was for the biggest. I mean, I even said to the cop, I said, does it get more vanilla than this when you fucking arrest somebody? Like, oops, I forgot to pay a ticket. But they're not fucking around, man. They can arrest you.
They gotta stay in business, huh?
You'll get arrested if you forget your electric bill. Nobody's pulling you over.
So wait a minute. So like you said, bond. Like so, if you take off, I didn't sign anything. Could they come after me for more money?
No, you're already in the system. You're owing $4,000. No, that was it. That was it.
That's the extent of it.
Yeah.
So why do people you see these bounty hunters so they're like they can't pay off $100?
Because I didn't murder anyone.
Well, these are
if I happen to,
it'd be a bigger fee that I have to pay to get you out.
Sure. Yeah. Like if I did something like, let's say I did have a knife on me, but it was a pocket knife, and he's like, just put that in the car. Leave it here.
Right. That would cost you more money.
I don't know. I mean, if it was if I was a jerk off, let's say I didn't get out and act normal, he let me call the school too because I was on my way to pick up Sage. So he let me call the school and say, hey, Sage has to take the bus because I was like, I got arrested. Yeah, no, I didn't say that. I left that part out.
Really? Usually you're not worried about perceptions. Usually you can't wait to tell everybody and anybody.
Well, I would tell you later on, in the moment when the cops be I got these fucking handcuffs. So I got on the cell phone. I'm like, oh, by the way.
Your one phone call.
Yeah, if Walt can't come up with $100. I mean, I wouldn't have needed to call you if I had 100 in cash on me, but I only had 60, so that wasn't enough.
Well, I'm glad you're out, bro.
Yeah. I immediately tried to suck somebody's dick for protection. Protection from what? I don't know. I just want to be safe.
Cover all my bases.
I ended up blowing some fucking dishwasher behind the station. I'm like, you definitely work here, right?
I don't like putting a divide between us, but I have something I got to bring up.
It's going to cause some division, possibly?
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this conversation.
That's okay.
But I went back and I listened to, not last week's episode, the week before, and I got to say, I'm pretty unhappy about the comments made, disappointed in us as a whole. I don't want to single anybody out about Hillary Clinton. I really looked into, I started getting into this presidential race.
Oh, yeah, you started doing some.
I started doing some, and I got to say, I see where she's coming from, and I don't like her being dismissed as a hag.
That was a screeching hag.
Yeah, screeching hag. I don't like it, guys. I really feel like we, even though she'll never know it, should issue some sort of apology, because I feel like she will be the next president of the United States and possibly one of the best presidents we've ever had. That's what I think.
What is this? What is this all in lieu of?
In service of.
Not
really.
in service of anything, man. I did research, man. I'm
Did you make any contributions to her campaign?
I
Tax-deductible?
am going to. Whether it's tax deductible or not, I don't care.
I don't believe that.
I'm gonna.
Should I make it on your behalf?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I have no problem with that. How much you want me to give you?
I mean,
What's the most you can give?
Yeah.
what's the one that's the most tax deductible one?
No, I don't even want the tax deduction. I just want our country in good hands.
I believe you're right, though. I believe you are. I believe she probably is going to get the nomination. Obviously, the Democratic, but she probably is going to. I think she's going to breeze right through.
I hope she does.
I've said this before. I think that she will. I think because there are people who are going to be are going to be looking at her because she is the first woman president.
Yeah.
How will she handle crises? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, and that's
Crisis?
not fair.
Is that the proper way to say that?
Crisis,
yeah.
Multiple crises.
Crises.
Crisis on Infinite Earths. But
Mr. President, how do you plan that?
But she may be a little bit more harsh, just to show hey, I'm going to handle things. I'm not going to.
I'm on the rag 24/7.
Well, no, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's
but you know what I'm coming from? She may be able to take the first time that she has some sort of Middle Eastern
Here's why I think
crisis that she has to handle. She may go just a bit more harsher than she may need to, just to be don't think for a second you're going to get over on me, Middle East.
I disagree.
Don't factor in that I'm the first female president. I'm going to be a little bit nicer, kinder,
I'll turn you to glass.
Well, I think that I feel that she's so level-headed.
Glass dildo.
And
she's going to turn them on the glass
all right,
dildo.
guys, I don't like this talk. I don't like it. I feel that she's not going to be affected by that stuff. I say she's already got the cool and the brains to handle every situation as it should be handled without worrying about it.
Actually, now this is weird because that talk that you're mentioning caused me to receive an email where we lost a listener.
Oh, no!
We lost a listener.
No.
I only bring it up because you brought it up, Q. And I don't know why you thought it would be divisive.
This is outrageous.
But somebody felt the need to send me an email explaining that they don't like the political talk. They don't like the dismissive comments by some. And they are done listening with the show. I need to take a break.
I'm too mad.
I
disagree.
Listening to you guys used to bring me joy, used to bring me to a good place when I was feeling stressed out. But the current
it's all about you, fucking millennial selfish cocksucker.
Dude, I even tried to win this listener back. I was like, I wrote back.
Prize off the show.
A simple, very. I said, would a whoa, it's okay, Patch, help this situation? And to that person's credit,
They weren't bought out.
they did not. They were like, no, that's okay. They didn't. And I said, and I go, I'm very impressed. I wrote back, you could have sold that, Patch, and you didn't. That's good standing on your morals.
Groveled.
But now going forward though.
Yeah.
Nobody else emailed me like they're going to stop listening to the show or else or something, because that was a one-time offer. There's certain things that I will send a patch out for.
Right.
And now the email that's saying that with threatening leaving the show or stop listening to the show.
Right.
That tactic, put that one to bed. One person used it. One person. I tried to use it when this person's email, and now I'm not going to. I'm not going to be sending out patches if you threaten me with not listening to the show. It's not going to happen.
I'll tell you why that listener doesn't deserve a patch anyway. Because if they just hold on another week, they would have heard me here chiding that very conversation that upset them.
You think that's enough? You think that's enough to make up for
scolding us?
You think that your little that little stilted and
I'm not done yet. I just got started. Yeah,
he just got started. He can hand over 2,700 to Hillary,
Yeah,
and then another 5,000 to the PAC.
I don't like. I'm being the voice that they wish.
You're being the voice of reason?
I don't know about reason, but I just don't like us dismissing such a fine person, just being sexist about it. And
I thought we dismissed all three candidates, didn't we?
We did, but the reason that we dismissed future President Hillary Clinton is a lot of it was tagged on because she was a woman. I think we're better than that. I think we should rise above.
Huh. Now, other countries have had have had female leaders, and they've done it wasn't like it wasn't no big deal, right? Thatcher.
Hey, I want a leader who will joke about gang rape like that guy in the Philippines. Did you hear that?
No, what?
Dude, it was insane. What happened? It's insane.
Call that up. What? I mean, is it real? I mean, is it really that out of like when you? Is it that much more heinous than some of the things that Trump has joked about, quote unquote, joked about?
I don't read the news anymore. It fucking drives me crazy. I can't stand to.
Well, how'd you hear about this gang raping Filipino president?
I was looking for gang rape jokes. It's so heinous what he says too. It's like
that's what you gotta. That's what you don't ever have to worry about. Hillary will never make a faux pas.
This is
that.
Professional politician.
Okay, so not only did he...
That's for sure. She's truly a professional politician.
Right. Here's
lifelong.
Got a lot of
never
experience.
Done anything else but be a politician.
Got a lot of experience, man.
That's the face of a guy who makes that joke, okay? Or the joke that's coming up.
All right.
He won't apologize. He has vowed not to apologize. He disowned an apology issued by his party and vowed he would never really apologize. He made a joke in connection with the rape and murder of an Australian missionary during a 1989 hostage crisis, saying that she was so beautiful that the mayor should have been allowed to go first.
What? Really
how the fuck does that not immediately disqualify you? It's crazy. It's crazy. I couldn't fucking believe it when I read it. I was like, it has
very
to be
bizarre.
He goes, I was angry she was raped. Yes, that was one thing. But she was so beautiful, I think the mayor should have been first. What a waste. That's a joke.
The mayor?
I guess the mayor of the city where it happened, I assume.
It's so weird.
First off, it doesn't really qualify as a joke. You know what I mean? It's a comment, not really a joke. We can't be like, I was joking. It's like, well, where's the fucking punchline, bro?
Well, you know what? Let's be fair. A little bit of white privilege going on here. We're not Filipino. We may not have the same comedic sensibilities.
You're right. I couldn't possibly understand where he's coming from.
That may slay him out there.
Yeah, that may be like a fucking barn burner.
That may be the equivalent of like kissing some babies. And,
that's his go-to material. He's floundering and sweating. He's like, oh shit, I better break out the gang rape jokes. I read that. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, as fucked up as Trump is, even he hasn't said anything that crazy.
Trump's been quiet lately, right?
Well, yeah, he's been...
Because he's probably like making a slow exit, right? Q, you were telling me earlier that, and I saw something today on a video. The Bernie Sanders, they're down for socialism, right?
Straight up.
It is. It's not even pretending.
No.
You guys still want to keep going into politics. This is how we lose listeners, though. I get the emails that, I wish you guys would stop talking about this.
Right.
Because all you guys do is show, and I quote unquote, your horrific ignorance.
What's wrong with that?
We've done it for almost 300 episodes. Why the fuck would we stop at politics?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really need to talk about politics.
No. What was you going to say? But bring up the Bernie thing, though. He's promising things, though, that a lot of pundits say that he'll never be able to deliver. Just like Trump promises.
Just like every politician.
Yeah.
This was a girl who was on with Neil Cavuto. I saw it on YouTube. I don't know what channel he's on or whatever.
Fox.
But he's a Fox guy.
Business.
He was stony-faced talking to this girl who he pretty much made look like an idiot because she's essentially saying the tax on anyone making more than like $250,000 should be raised to 90%. And it's like, well, everybody should go to college for free. Like, she has no plan, obviously, as to who's going to pay for this.
People want a utopia. In a world where if you could make anything happen, those would be free college,
Right.
But when utopias don't exist.
But these people, some of these people, not all of them, obviously, but some of them go over look, free college. That would be California used to do it. They used to offer it to state school now, not anymore.
And if they can't do it in California,
well, California's been in the fucking financial shithole for some time now.
Yeah, but
they're giving away free college.
But they're the. I mean, that's. I'm almost positive that's where San Francisco is, right?
Of course, yeah. They got all the money.
If you can't swing it in a very left state, if you can't make it work there, you can't make it work anywhere.
That's the thing, though. It's left from like San Francisco down, way right from San Francisco up and east.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why they wanted to divide into two separate states, Northern and Southern California. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, these some of these Sanders people they think that you should get free cable.
I'd love
free
that.
movie tickets.
Yeah,
free.
Yeah.
Well, how would the movie industry handle free? Well, they basically don't they have it now? Free movie. I mean, every big movie is out there if you really look for hard enough for it.
I guess, but
they want to be able to go to movie
not be
theaters
not be a criminal thing to do. Basically, the idea is that the richest people should be paying for everybody else. As I understand it, I don't really know. I only really researched Hillary, so I don't really know.
And she doesn't want that. She
wants a 4% tax on a surcharge on everybody making over $5 million. She's got things in that way too, but. Look. Here's the thing, man. For all half the shit I say about taxes, I don't know if the audience gets it.
Here we go. This is all a setup.
Not at all. Not at all. You will not find that this is a setup for anything, my friend.
At least not tonight.
Obviously, there needs to be taxes, of course. Look, I was a fireman, man. My fucking salary was paid for by taxes, right?
Yeah.
So I get the need for taxes. I get all of it, bro. I get all of it. I'm with Hillary.
Well, it's good that you're good with Hillary.
And she's, Democratic. She's a Democrat. She's looking
she should stroll right through to the White House,
yeah.
Because the other options, I mean, they could be picked apart. I mean, just it's.
I don't know anything about Rubio. I know nothing.
Is he running for president?
He dropped out.
Well, who's the other guy? Cruz? Cruz. I know nothing about Rubio.
Well, I mean, the theory is that neither Trump or Cruz may not even. They've been leading or they've been 1 and 2 in the polls, but if they don't have enough delegates, the Republicans are going to put somebody else up. At the last minute, they're going to be like,
fucking. Wouldn't it be great if they won whoever it was?
If they put Bloomberg up, that'd be fucking great.
Well, he's a horrific
billionaire.
He's a Democrat.
Yeah, but he was a Republican for years and years. He only switched to Democrat so he could run for mayor.
Bloomberg.
Let's get Chris Christie in there, man. He did his time.
No,
he stood
Paul
there looking
Ryan,
Trump.
He stood there looking like an asshole.
Paul Ryan is going to be the guy that they tap to. If they go that route, if they go the route where they don't pick any, that's fucked up. Though you had those 17 people campaigning, spending all that money. Well, not all that or their money. Well, Trump spent his money, but then at the last minute, you're like, you know what? We're gonna do what we want. This guy's gonna be the nominee.
Dude, I mean, very early on, I haven't followed it. I couldn't speak intelligently or eloquently about it. Any of these people at all. I just remember in the very beginning,
Did I say Paul Ryan?
Yeah,
that's not the guy. Go ahead, keep going.
Chris Christie at the debates, and it's or not the debates, but some kind of fucking thing where it's this guy got X percent of the nominations in that state. This guy got X percent of the nominations. And Chris Christie was always between 1% and 3%. After the fucking first two 1 or 3%, I'd be
pack it up.
I'm out, man. I look like a fucking asshole up here.
Well,
I got bridges to close down.
You think maybe it's about getting your name out there so next time you run, people are familiar with you instead of just some fat dude from Jersey, whatever they call them.
Yeah. I mean, after he did the bridge thing where it looked like he shut the bridge down on purpose to inconvenience some other borough, people don't trust him. Plus he flip-flopped on gun shit. I don't know. He's not the guy.
All right, let's bury the politics stuff. I just wanted to say, upon listening to it, I think it was very wrong of us to allow Hillary to get slammed like that on our show. We're better than that.
It came 2 weeks too late though because we lost a listener.
Oh, fuck them! I don't give a shit about them.
Speak for yourself. I'm not better than that at all. Have you guys seen this captured my fucking interest. The Johnny Depp and Amber Heard apology video.
Yeah, I did see. That is fucking weird.
Have you seen it, Walt?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Dude, you gotta watch it.
It's bizarre. It's like really weird.
What are they apologizing about?
Sneaking her dogs into Australia?
Amber Heard took a private jet into Australia, where I guess Johnny Depp was shooting
fucking fat
Pirates
cats
of the Caribbean. And I know, probably using tax money.
They should pay for my cable.
Yeah, my movie tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see fucking Pirates for free. And I guess she said that she was distracted while filling out paperwork to get the dogs in. I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that you have to quarantine your animals for like 30 days to make sure they don't have any diseases or whatever they're going to give to another animal. But I guess Amber Heard was going to only be there for 3 days, so she's like, fuck it. Like, I'll try to get around it. And then did you get the idea that maybe Johnny Depp and Amber Heard weren't being very, like, cooperative, or their people weren't being cooperative? Because this looks, I mean, dude, it looks like a fucking hostage video.
It's a weird video.
Yeah.
So, just to give some background.
But did the government make... All right, so what
Australia
happens?
will not allow pets to come into their country?
Well, every country has a period of
really? I didn't know that.
You can't just fly your... That's how I ended up with Benjamin Cat, because his original owner moved to London and couldn't... It was like a 3-month period. And they were like, well, we can't do that. And that's how I ended up with it.
He just left a cat?
She gave it to the girl I was dating at the time, who, when she left me,
And,
left the cat.
and that's because they're afraid some diseases that don't exist in Australia
That's right.
could be...
An invasive sort of thing.
And like as has happened to this country with like people that release exotic fish down in Florida, and then they like
pythons and shit.
Yeah, like destroy an entire other species. That
You're
kind of
talking
shit.
about a dog, though.
Yeah, but he might have some kind of fucking canine disease,
tick or
that
something
they don't
on
got
it.
either,
Okay,
you know,
yeah, all right. Yeah, you're right.
some Lyme disease.
So I'm sure that their rationale
So she pleaded
is
guilty.
I'm Johnny Depp. I'm going to do what I want, when I want, how I want, whenever I want, right? And then he got the backlash, and then thus...
I don't think he got any public backlash. I think this was all kind of handled within.
So he did, but why would he issue a public apology?
Nobody knows if this was part of the plea deal or they just did it. Nobody understands.
Once you see it, it has to be part of a plea deal. Nobody,
crazy.
these guys would not fucking do this willingly. No fucking way.
First of all, they look awful. Like these.
Yeah. What the fuck, Jimmy
What's
Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel on there for?
Well, it was on his show, so I'll just cut this part out.
Yeah, but you could just find it on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Okay, hold on.
Was released.
Australia is a wonderful island with a treasure trove of unique plants, animals, and people.
It has to be protected.
Australia is free of many pests and diseases that are commonplace around the world. That is why Australia has to have such strong biosecurity laws.
And Australians are just as unique, both warm and direct.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just the lighting is bad. He looks bloated and like he's bored and fucking angry.
I mean,
I'm sure it looks like he's doing it like reluctantly, very reluctantly.
And what? I'm sorry. He's from fucking Kentucky. What accent or affect or dialect is he fucking speaking in? It sounds like he's in character, doesn't he?
It does. He's talking like Captain Jack.
Yeah. Australians will let you know.
That's his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's hot, dude.
Yeah.
Amber Heard is like next
I
level
thought
hot.
she was a lesbian. I didn't know that she.
Everybody's a lesbian until they meet.
Yeah. Until I meet Johnny Depp.
I'm not gay until I meet Johnny Depp.
Yeah, when'd you turn gay? I met Johnny Depp. Handsome motherfucker. If you can find it, Q, you can play the whole thing for him. It doesn't go on too much longer, but it does seem like it was shot in like North Korea or something. You know, like just off camera, somebody has a gun pointed at them, and like they've been up for 3 days.
But doesn't it appear like they're going to play that at travel agencies? Maybe booking.
They're like,
trips.
if Johnny Depp doesn't have a fucking chance,
Exactly.
like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Here we
With
go.
your dog, Walt Flanagan.
Australia is a wonderful island with a treasure trove of unique plants, animals, and people.
It has to be protected.
Australia is free of many pests and diseases that are commonplace around the world. That is why Australia has
His
to
head
have
is
such
bobbing,
strong
too.
biosecurity laws.
Weird.
And Australians are just as unique, both warm and direct. When you disrespect Australian law, they will tell you firmly.
I am truly sorry.
I mean, he seems high, right?
It seems like he's been drugged to do
Protecting
this.
Australia is important.
Look at his head.
Declare everything when you enter Australia.
Wow.
Declare everything
Thanks.
when you enter Australia. Like, what voice is that? It's like how Madonna turned English, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm a big Johnny Depp fan, but like, well, that is
What
a
the
weird
fuck?
video.
Well, I read that the most they could have given her, it was actually kind of a lot. 10 years in jail and like a $75,000 fine or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
So they she pled guilty. I'm sure they paid a fine.
Right.
And they're like, plus, you ready for this, Johnny? How long have you been married to her? You're going to look like an asshole because you're going to be on this PSA with her.
Right.
Because not enough people know who Amber Heard is. Everybody knows who you are, motherfucker.
Right.
So you're going to sit there like a jerk off and you're going to fucking talk about how wonderful and direct Australians are.
Yeah, that's a
Have
problem.
you been to Australia, Q?
I have not, no. Too long a
I want to
flight.
go there one day.
I was supposed to
Before I
go.
die. Yeah.
Me and Mosier went, yeah.
I really want to go. It's the only place I really do want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go for like a month, though, right? You can't just go
Yeah.
for like a week.
I am going to go for a month.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to see. I'm going to see if I
But how are you going to get there? You don't fly.
I was going to take a bunch of boats. There's got to be boats that get there, even cargo ships.
Well,
Or
let me
something.
just-
I'll work there.
So now you're going to fucking be on like a Japanese whaling ship trying to get to Australia.
You know how people that's how people used to do it in the 30s, right? They'd get on a cargo ship and they'd sail around the world. If it could happen then, why can't it do?
Well, why
I do
don't
it
you
now?
just fucking hop the train to get to work then?
Ride the rails?
Yeah, man.
Get a bindle.
But like there has to be boats that take off from. I get to California.
Right.
I get a boat to I don't know somewhere California.
Hawaii.
Yeah, and then I get a Hawaii to.
Cruise from New York to Australia.
That's what I'm doing when I
Yeah.
retire. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's cool. You like it.
I will like it.
It's a
It's very
40-day
interesting.
cruise.
40 days there. And back.
29 days at sea and 11 days in port.
That'd be awesome. 11 days is about all I need. I wouldn't need a month.
Are you
Me and Mosier were there for 2 weeks. We saw like half of their east coast.
How much do you think it costs? 40 days at sea.
That's a lot. I guarantee it's like 20.
That's one way, by the way. 29 days there and 29 days back.
Wow, it's probably going to be like.
A month each way.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it would be.
The flight's long. Like from LA, it was long, but not unbearable. It was like 18 hours, 17 hours, something like that.
But I bet you it's a fun month.
Yeah, but you've been on a cruise, you know it's really not like the Love Boat, though. And then factor that times 10.
When I was in his cabin.
Well, I wouldn't do it. I'm just trying to be positive for you.
In fact, Walt's like, it's going to suck. You're like, yeah, it might be okay.
I mean, I would just take the flight.
Would you bring your dogs? That's 2 months, man.
Well, obviously, I just saw that what Johnny Depp said. I would not be bringing my dogs.
They're firm. They're direct, dude.
Yeah. Warm.
And you got to respect their
They're
laws.
yeah.
There's somebody it was like, we're coming up on the 104-year anniversary of the Titanic sinking. So this company, in real time, you can go on YouTube and watch the Titanic sink in real time. They made like a computer simulation. So it's 2 hours and 40-minute video starting with the iceberg hitting it. And then it's just like, and text will come up and tell you about major events that happen, like at the time frame, like they seal the doors, they make this mistake at this hour, somebody hears a gunshot at this time, and it's 2 hours and 40 minutes of the boat just sinking. So it's basically just a slow sink, but they go inside the boat too, and you see the water rising. Like I played it in the background the other day. It was pretty fucking crazy.
Is it weird then that people died then? Because if you had 2 hours and 40 minutes, that's longer than, that's like you could watch Superman versus Batman. They didn't have enough lifeboats?
It did, but they were sending them out like half empty
Filled
and
and shit like that.
The optimist over here. He said half filled. I'm like half empty.
Who said half empty?
I said half empty.
You said half filled?
Yeah.
That does say a lot. That's a Sigmund Freud right there.
Yeah.
That
Just
is-
because I was holding on to his cock while I said it.
But really, though, I mean, that really is. That says
You think that's
everything
a
about
peek
you two
inside?
personalities.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem that much chipper than me, though.
I'm fucking
Lately, he has
chipper.
been, yeah.
Yeah? He's got a little steam in his stride, this guy.
He does seem more
I'm telling you, I had
energetic and
2 weeks ago was a bad week,
Right.
well, because of reasons that we all know, and then, but
But
really,
since then, yeah, you've been
I'm
top
good,
of
dude.
the world.
I'm telling you, health. As long as my health is okay, I'm okay. That's how I feel.
you? Because you just said it was the only you getting arrested was the only shot of adrenaline, and otherwise
not even a shot. like a tiniest little bump. Yeah.
Things have been bleak.
And things are always bleak. Things are boring. Bored all the time.
Bored?
Yeah. And doing shit it's not like doing shit is like, oh, now I'm not bored now. It's like unless there's something, about it that's, we're going to the gym.
Oh, you're still going? Yeah.
But then I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep, so I'm done by 6, and they're like, all right, now what the fuck am I going to do? That sucks.
That's like, it would be good if you could spend most of your day sleeping. Then you wouldn't be so bored then.
Well, writing.
I've been working all this week, though. It still doesn't. It's not the same as like, well, that's why I charge my battery on the bike today, go out for a ride. At least maybe I might get hit by a car.
I feel like if you took like a solid month and wrote Vulgar 2, like, you could make that movie, man.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know why you don't.
Yeah, me neither. All right, that's what I'll do.
Yeah,
let me get a fucking adrenaline shot.
I saw Jungle Book. Did you see it?
I didn't. Sal and Joe saw it. They said they liked it.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
It was really well done.
I'm okay.
Are you a fan of the Jungle Book story?
I maybe saw the Disney movie once when I was a kid, so I don't really know it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. I get the general gist of it, and I know that, the song and Baloo and King Louie and all that stuff. So I like the idea of it, but I just have never really had time to focus on it. But I wasn't going to go see it. We were on the road, and it's like we're together so much that sometimes it's like I'll take the opportunity to be alone in my hotel room rather than like going to like seeing a movie and stuff like that. But it appears that I missed out because I really liked it.
Yeah, I saw it. One of the first movies I've seen in a while in 3D. I usually don't go to the 3D version, but I saw it in 3D just because.
It didn't look like a video game?
I thought it did too when I saw the trailers on TV. I was like, oh, the animals look so digitalized. But when I saw it in 3D, in the IMAX, whatever, no, it didn't look 3D.
Really?
No. Shit. The kid was the most 3D thing. I mean, the most digitalized thing about it. I felt like at times.
Oh, he's not real? I thought he was.
He's real, but I mean, his acting is a little is not as you would expect. A little bit more like crispness in if you're the lead of Jungle Book. He kind of felt at times like he was like acting now, which is tough because I mean, I'm sure the kid was the only actor in the whole movie.
It's a green screen.
Which you can give it's a forgivable if at times it doesn't feel like he's acting by himself, just talking to himself.
Okay.
Which I could see if that was the case. I imagine it was, but beautiful shots. Like if you're into like lands, like to seeing those big gigantic landscapes of Africa and everything, and
it's all
beauty and the majestic splendor.
Fucking happened to you, nature
dark
boy?
Continent. I saw Jungle Book, motherfucker.
I know you saw Jungle Book. You're going to Australia. That guy's a globetrotter.
Is that the one with Peace Rock, where the animals they can't attack each other while they're at Peace Rock?
Yeah, it was a night. It was yes. That was. I thought it was. I don't remember that in the cartoon though.
No, but it's a book too, right?
Oh, you read the book?
I think I read it when I was in high school.
It's pretty timeless. I don't know if I don't think that Kipling ever did anything else that it was hit as big as the Jungle Book. Did he?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought Edgar Rice Burroughs. I don't know who came first, but one of the two should sue each other.
Why would he?
Or at least their estates.
Well, they're basically the same story.
Well, what other story?
Tarzan
and Mowgli.
Tarzan. Edgar Rice Burroughs. Okay, I got it. It's the same exact thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean. One was raised by monkeys, one was raised by wolves. They both can talk to the animals. They both save a jungle.
Wait, Tarzan flat out has conversations?
I think Dr. Dolittle should get in there somehow. Maybe get a class action lawsuit going on.
Tarzan can definitely talk to the animals.
Really? He can understand what the monkey says and everything?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there was. I'll tell you right here. Kriga Bundalo.
I don't know what's happening.
Holy shit, man.
What's that mean?
Beware, I kill.
And a monkey says that?
Well, it's the ape language.
Multilingual Walt over here, speaking ape.
What Tarzan movie was
Tantor.
He's a hit at the zoo.
Hista. Those two words right there. They're two animals.
He's fucking befuddled. He can't even speak ape.
Yeah, I don't know.
We should come up with a TSD language. A TSD language.
That doesn't seem time consuming at all.
If we could develop this language, then we could say anything we want, no matter how
Like
racist
foam face.
or
Well, why do you want to say racist things?
In code to each other. I could just hit stop on the recorder.
I didn't mean that I wanted to, but if you ever had
I know Bri does.
I thought we had foam face to cover that sort of thing.
but that's not very.
It means nothing.
Yeah.
But just for any listeners that may know, Tantor means elephant.
He's still on it.
And Hista is the snake.
Wait, so a monkey...
Wow, that's creative.
a monkey mouths the word histar.
Hista.
Histar. A monkey says that.
Yeah.
But why can't they just say English words then?
Well, because their vocal cords aren't able to aren't able to speak
What
the
movie is
human
this?
words. No, this is Edgar Rice Burroughs, bitch.
Really?
This is this ain't
It's got to be the first time that's ever been said.
In the history of the fucking universe.
I'm talking Edgar Rice Burroughs, bitch.
Nowhere on the planet has anyone ever said that before. With the incredulity, too. I'm like, what a fucking idiot. Doesn't understand ape.
I think there's going to be a new Tarzan movie coming down the pike, too, guys,
Yeah?
soon. I mean, it's got to be soon. It's been a while since we had one.
They're going to make a Tarzan movie in today's day and age.
Are you kidding me? It's timeless, man. That is one of the greatest
I agree.
stories ever conceived.
I agree, but could you imagine the uprising when a fucking white guy gets raised in the jungle and suddenly he's the lord of the jungle? In today's day and age, are you fucking kidding me?
Only if you're going to run
People's
those kind of parallels.
college campuses will explode.
Everyone will be triggered at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that when you.
Well, it's like I'm writing the movie in a secret language that only we understand.
And they can't make Tarzan black because people will be like, oh, sure, he's the Lord of the Apes and he's black. Like you can't. There's just no way.
Well,
There's no place for Tarzan anymore.
Right. Well, I know we have seen a move towards recasting well-known characters with more diverse.
Yeah, they just did the Dark
actors.
Tower.
What if
But
Tarzan
I don't
is...
think you could do that to Tarzan. No, I think you would still have to go. That one demands a white actor.
Why?
I don't know why, but that's just.
Well, you're making the argument that everybody says about everything. I don't know why, but it demands a white guy. Like
I say cast Precious as Tarzan.
Oh, dude.
But
No Precious?
then it's not the same movie though, because I mean, if you were to cast a black actor as Tarzan, though,
You can't do that. You definitely can't do that.
all right, well,
Can you? What about say Cal Penn?
Well, he might be the answer to everything. Cal Penn. Like,
He's good.
actually, you know what? You're right though about there being a backlash. There was a commercial during the Super Bowl that got a lot of flack. It was about a Geico commercial where Tarzan and Jane are swinging.
Oh, I saw that commercial,
and they
yeah.
start arguing about the
there was
directions. Yeah, and well, they're flack because they portrayed the Jane as like a hag, a nag, like she was getting on Tarzan's back for not knowing
Get on his
directions.
loincloth.
And she asked some monkey for directions to I think the watering hole,
Right.
and Tarzan's like, you just dissed me in front of my peeps or whatever, and
People
and,
had
she's,
a problem.
and people were upset because it portrayed Jane.
Of course they were upset because everybody's a fucking pussy. Why do the guys not get upset? Why do the guys not get upset for it's like the age old like a man's so proud he won't ask for directions. I've never ever once had that problem. All I want to do is get to where I'm going. I want to go. If I don't know where I'm going, I would ask somebody. I will ask a series of fucking gas station guys, one block apart from each other, just to make sure I'm going the wrong way. No, not anymore.
In a
Nobody
world
does.
with GPS, you still got to ask gas station attendants where you're going.
Not anymore, no. But I'm saying if it came to that, that's what I would do. I don't see.
And you wouldn't feel like it's like.
I wouldn't be like I may as well have a fucking vagina.
Well, you may not feel it, but are you worried that when you drive away, the gas station attendants are laughing?
He's like, whoa, ask for directions, will you? What the fucking hairy pussy he was.
That's horrible.
I'm laughing so hard my turban's gonna fly off.
Oh, that's bad. Oh.
No, I mean, a lot of fucking indie guys are fucking better than me. They own gas stations. I don't. I'm an asshole.
Wow.
But really, yeah, I would have absolutely zero problem. I don't care if I'm with a girl or not. And they're just like, oh.
Well, you know what?
I may as well suck somebody off. He doesn't know where he's going.
They didn't have to worry about that.
puzzled.
The race card in Jungle Book because Mowgli, I think, is Indian descendant.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said Kal Penn. He'd be awesome. He's like 40.
Okay,
He
so
could be the guy.
So they is. I mean,
Does it take place in India, Jungle Book?
takes place in the jungle. They come across a village, though, but they only see the people from afar in the movie that I just saw. You couldn't make out what part of the world they were in. I assume they were in Africa, though. 'Cause that's where I thought. But they don't have any jungles in India?
I think they do.
No, they do.
I don't know.
Aren't there lions in Africa?
Yeah, but they're all on the
Yeah,
savannah, bro.
there's no tigers or any of that. There's no tigers in Africa.
Bengali tigers, right? Mm-hmm. Where's that, Bengali?
Bengal.
Yeah, think about Temple of Doom. That takes place in India. That's all forest and shit.
Oh,
You could make that movie today.
No. That's why you got aliens fucking vexing Indiana Jones.
Why? What happened? Temple of Doom. I forget. I haven't seen
Temple
it since
Doom
the
was
came
a
out.
little rough.
Really?
A little politically incorrect with the villains.
But why was it? He was in India. What do you want the bad guys to be there? It makes no sense. I haven't heard anybody complain about Temple of Doom. I would be fucking stunned if a Tarzan movie comes out and it's not.
I think it's in the works, bro. I think there is a Tarzan movie getting ready to be released. What's your favorite Tarzan vehicle?
Dude, I don't even know that I have a fucking
Do you have
favorite Tarzan vehicle.
You don't have a favorite Tarzan?
I was never a
piece of
Tarzan guy.
Johnny Walsmiler or
No, jeez, I don't even know what you're saying. No.
he was the first. He's like the most famous Tarzan actor
He's
in
like,
the 50s. Yeah, he
that
was
guy.
that guy.
I'll go with him.
He was as thick as a brick. He really had no muscle tone. But he was like a.
I remember him. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he just looked like your dad in a loincloth.
So, new Tarzan movie?
I
And
think
people
there
aren't
is.
up in arms?
Mowgli is found in a basket as a baby in the deep jungles of Madhya Pradesh, India.
They didn't, but you know what? They didn't show you his real origin in the movie. Well, you know what they did in the movie? Yeah, I guess he was.
The Legend of Tarzan. They're making it.
They got him, man. What about? Do you remember how old were you when the Bo Derek Tarzan came out?
I don't even remember.
That was scandalous.
Holy motherfucker! This
You remember
guy,
that, Brian?
Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn's in it. She's Jane.
I didn't know.
Oh well, now I want to see it.
Well, who's the lead actor?
It's the guy from True Blood. That guy.
It's a white guy.
Well, it's got to be Tarzan was white.
I mean,
Wasn't he British? His parents were
didn't you
British.
just 2 seconds ago be like, you could never do
Oh
it?
wait, that was it. Who was the guy? The Highlander was Tarzan. Grace.
Oh yeah,
that was the one that I saw. That
He
was
was
the one
awesome.
I saw. And he was British, right? Like
Yeah.
he's a British
Well,
kid.
he is from Britain, though. Tarzan. He's from
Okay.
British heritage.
I see.
Lord
Wasn't
Greystoke.
India a British Commonwealth at the time that it was written, right?
Wow, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
But do you remember when when Tarzan the Ape Man came out and Bo Derek was in it? Do you remember how scandalous
Yeah.
that was?
Yeah, it was
And
almost.
she was in the movie like I don't think she wore clothes ever in that movie.
Wasn't it like it was always like she was naked?
Well, this
Look
is
at her.
the one.
Look at her
Here we go. You ready for this? Here's how they got around it, buddy. Here's the plot of the movie. Takes place after he's out of the jungle. It's been years since he left the jungle.
That's what everyone wants to see.
So that's it. That's how they got around it.
Wait a minute. So he's back home. He's
He's back
civilized.
home and he goes back to the Congo to serve as a trade emissary of Parliament, unaware he is a pawn in the deadly convergence of greed and revenge, masterminded by corrupt Belgian captain Leon Rom, who's played by Christoph Waltz.
Just say white guy, white guy, white guy, bad white guy, white guy.
That's how they got around it. Okay. That makes sense now. Now it makes sense.
This is a big budget release, right?
Sure, fuck yeah.
Now, would you have said the same about the Lone Ranger, Timeless, or not so much? Because that movie
Yeah.
didn't do well.
Timeless. I think
With a star in it.
Yeah, that's where it becomes real. Like it's a head scratcher. Like why does it? But I think Tarzan kind of falls in the category alone. I don't think Tarzan will do well.
No.
I just think that it's your grandpa's superhero.
Yeah, not even your dad's.
Yeah, and so is the Lone Ranger, your grandpa's superhero.
Yeah, but I feel Lone Ranger was like, it felt too contrived. It was like, I felt like Lone Ranger was like, it's Johnny Depp and it's going to be another franchise and you're going to love it. You know what I mean? Instead of just making
It's
like,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
and it was
except
so
on a horse.
boring. Like that was the problem. It was fucking boring as shit. Like until the end, when the train sequence, the whole thing was like this.
That's
sucks.
the only. I almost went to see it based on the train sequence,
Yeah,
and then I
train
was like,
sequence was
fuck it, I'll
great.
wait, and then I just never saw it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So they didn't make a good movie. If Tarzan's a good movie,
And the sad thing is, and I don't know about you, Q, but for me and Brian, we will never see another attempt at a Lone Ranger movie based on how abysmal that did in our lifetime.
Ask me why I'm so glum. That was the reason.
And this will probably be the last Tarzan movie we ever see in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So get out there and support it if you care.
It won't happen. People are like, I like you guys, but I'm not turning Tarzan into a franchise for you assholes.
I read there's this interesting web series called, I guess, Midnight's Edge, where it's like on YouTube. I'm finally joining the YouTube generation. I watch shit on there, I guess.
Look at them go.
Because I've been writing a lot lately, and I put shit on and I listen to it. And they did a breakdown of
people screaming as boats sink.
Yeah, exactly. And they did a breakdown of the new Ghostbusters movie and all the production problems of it. And then like how Sony has been using sexism as a tool to make people like the movie and being like, if you don't like it, you're sexist. Right. And they said that they caught Sony going through the comments section on their official page and deleting well thought out criticisms of the trailer and only leaving what the fuck? And only leaving people being like women suck, like to make it seem like the reason people don't like the movie is not because it's not good, but because it's misogynist, because people are misogynist.
Nobody's seen the movie.
Yeah,
they've seen a trailer.
Good or not good.
Well, the trailer's not good.
No.
And the back, the blowback on that they're trying to chalk up to misogyny.
People are just sexist, yeah.
Is that a summer movie?
July.
You ready for Captain America?
I can't wait.
Yeah, it looks good, right?
Can't wait. Well, Winter Soldier was so fucking good.
Yeah, it was good.
Winter Soldier was great.
The last Marvel movie, I really, the one that I saw, I know there's been a couple, but I really didn't dig Ant-Man that much.
I liked it, but not. It was kind of like it didn't do what the best of them do for me, which is like, oh, this is great. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like a diversion more than anything else.
But that trailer for Captain America, I mean, it looks like it's going to hit all your spots.
Yeah. Well, Spider-Man's in it, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one to make you squirt.
Yeah. Do you like that his eyes?
Are you a squirter, Q?
The eyes go up and down.
Yeah, who did that? Was it Ramada? Who's?
Well, I mean, I guess it would be.
But somebody made it famous, right?
Ramita, Senior, probably.
Yeah. Was it Ramita? I always said Ramada.
It's Ramita.
Okay.
Ramada.
But yeah, I like that the eyes are expressive. I was like, that is fucking cool, man.
It's a lot, though. I'm worried. You're worried about introducing a whole bunch of characters in a movie like this and having enough time to breathe and giving there's a lot of fucking characters running around.
If you guys are worried about that, you've got no worries at all. If you're like, shit, I ran out of shit to be worried about. Well, there sure are a lot of characters in this movie. I mean, how will the world react is what I'm wondering.
I agree with you. That's the people who worry about that. You look at it, you say to yourself, I'm so thankful that this is what I have to worry about.
I'm not that douchebag.
No. I'm thankful that my life is this good, or that things are going and people around me are not hurting or sick or
in jail,
right.
Or this is what I have to worry about.
Right. The amount of characters in Captain America is my concern that I'm able to even think about, let alone fucking anything else. Because if something real was going on, you wouldn't be like, "What's going on with Captain America?"
Somebody on that dark continent is like, are you sure you can't eat rocks? Are you sure?
Like those fucking poor girls that they sent that proof of life video while they're all in those fucking burqas and shit like that. Like they're not worried about fucking Spider-Man's eyes.
Like who the fuck is Spider-Man? Will he save us? Can we eat him? Anything. Just give me good news.
Yeah.
But that's why I sometimes when you think about that, when you hear a horrible story in the news and you sit there and you go, what were you thinking about before you heard that story? You're like, wow, I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky that my concern today was, something so trivial and so meaningless compared to what some people are dealing with.
What kind of story? Like what stories do you see that? Come on.
I mean, I just saw all that flooding in Houston.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, it's horrible. Well, the earthquake. Do you see that earthquake footage?
In Japan?
And Peru.
It was Peru, I think. Just
Japan
over the weekend, right?
Japan had one this weekend too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
What, people getting swept away and shit?
Well, I mean, just I don't know, not a lot of people died. I mean, one is too many, but I mean, the amount of loss...
Well, it depends on who it is, let's be honest.
The loss of homes and possessions it's staggering in Houston. But the earthquake footage is terrible.
Like if a tsunami or whatever hits fucking the Philippines and it sweeps away the gang rape joke guy, like nobody gives a fuck, right? Maybe his family, maybe. But oh shit, old school baby.
I found it. Yeah, I thought I lost it.
Do you guys remember when I'm sure you've seen all the earthquake footage from the last big earthquake in Japan, when they had the nuclear reactors,
and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that was
much about it.
Oh no, I actually read something that they're still sending robots in, and the radiation's so high that the robots are burning up. Like the robots just fail.
Oh, hold on a second, but it can actually burn metal. It's so
well. The wires, the rubber on the wires,
it's actually heat
is disintegrating, and it's causing the robots to fail.
It's like.
Well,
it's like it can't even put your mind around something like that. This
crazy.
Many years later, you can't still walk in there as a human being.
Well, think about Chernobyl. You could still, if you go into Chernobyl, it's
still
there's
deadly.
still parts that are dangerous. But like people that went in right after, like boom, done. At least you're sending robots in now instead of fucking Ukrainian guys.
Like what?
I had this idea.
Who's playing Spider-Man?
Some guy's like, my skin, my fucking skin.
Chopping Mall. Man, I haven't thought about that fucking movie
Since the year came out, like 87 or whatever.
Wow, what is up with Chopping Mall?
Yeah, who's the rights?
Yeah.
Remember Chud?
Oh, dude, don't even talk to me. I love Chud. Do you guys ever see this?
Yeah.
It was in 86. And it was like the robots, the security robots in the mall, like went berserk, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I love this movie. I mean, it's shit, right? Like, if I watch it now, it's going to be horrible.
It's very difficult. Some stuff. It depends. If you've, like, let's say you went to see Friday the 13th, and then there were successive views on video, DVD since then, I find that kind of viewing holds up better than if you go back and watch something you remember fondly, and then like 30 years later, then you watch it and you're like, what the fuck did I like about this? Chopping Mall bullshit.
Wow, it's not even on DVD, is it? Oh, no, it is. It's out there. I gotta watch it.
I'm sure we're going to get like 4 or 5 copies soon.
Send Q a copy of Chopping Mall.
It's all right. Nobody has. I don't want anybody to spend their money on me.
Socialism, man.
I know. But
Somebody give me something for free.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
want to tell you everything. I want you to react. I still wait for you to realize she's never coming back. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, no. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, no. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, no. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, no.
I don't lie about what I'm promoting here. That is so wrong to do that. Try and teach you a lesson here too. It's about honesty.
So really, you care more about honesty than you do about like making money off a thing.
Of course, it's about integrity. That's.
Oh my God,
if you don't, because people will see right through that, though. People will see right through if they hear and they're like, "Oh, he doesn't sound sincere." That's why we're sleeping on Casper mattresses. That's why I'm wearing MeUndies right now.
Oh my God, I'm not.
That's why I'm not gonna. But that's why everything that we talk about, we use. I believe in the product.
You just said you didn't use this.
What?
You just said you didn't.
I haven't used it yet.
You don't use your loot crates. You sell them. You just literally get them and sell them on eBay. So you can't say you use everything you do. You know?
But we haven't. Loot Crate hasn't asked for an ad in years, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.